Welcome to the show, everyone. My name's Kenny. Now let's work on our gameplay. I thought it'd be nice to show y'all what it looks like to see this game in, 4K. I think I was able to get about 132 to 142 frames per second. I got it all maxed out, so all the lighting and the colors and interlacing and all that fancy technical jarble. Yeah, that. Man, this game is beautiful. I'm playing by myself here. I am a very big scaredy cat, so I am trying to avoid everybody in sight. For some reason, I'm going to try to extract myself and get some loot. I don't even think I was playing with, what do they call it? The Rook. I might have been playing Rook. No, I wasn't. I was playing Triage. I thought, hey, who cares, you know? At least with Triage, I can heal myself, and I'll be able to get out of here somehow. And I'll just try to avoid all of the robots. Let me get a drink of my coffee here. So, like I said, I was being very sneaky, sneaking around, making sure that I saw nobody. And at the same time, I was talking to my friends on the Discord. And I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm trying to play the game before everybody else gets on here. And I'm trying to learn, you know, some stuff. Because I played the beta or the service stress test. That was pretty fun. So now I'm just kind of get the settings dialed in. And at the same time, you know, try not to be so scaredy cat anymore. So here I am doing that. I mean, you could tell that the game was definitely made by Bungie Studios because it has that same feel as like Halo and a little bit of Destiny. I would say more Halo, even though I guess like this game, they have 3 versions of it in the early 90s that they were releasing. I was actually around in the early 90s, and I actually had some big yellow shorts made by Cross Color. Now these things would like, they would start at the waist and they would end right around like where your socks, the long socks, you know, where those start, and you know, down, up and down. But anyway, they were long pants, and one day, it was long pants shorts. One day I got a call on my phone from my friend Matt. He says, "Hey, I seen you today." And I go, "Oh, did you? You were? I didn't know you." He dropped out of school, and he's like, "Yeah, I seen you. I seen you walking to your bus stop. You look like a big old sunshine." What do you? Anyway, that wasn't very nice of him. But yeah, this title or this IP has been around for a long time, and I really like the triage also because it reminds me of Destiny when you have that cool little. It's not a ghost, but it's like a healing ghost. I thought that was cool. It follows you around and everything like that. And you can help your friends, so if you get caught up in a bad time, they can help you with that. I really kind of just uploaded this so you guys can see what this game's full potential is. You can see the rain there. And the game itself is only 20 gigs, I think, and that's rounding up. Which, you look at all these other games out right now, they're looking at like 160, 180 gigabytes. 20 gigabytes for a game, that's not that bad. I'm sure that might change in the long run. I mean, you know, this game's going to probably be around for a while. I think what they're doing is they're going to make it so that every 3 months it's a new season, but at the same time it's going to loot. Which, you think about it, it's like people get kind of upset, but it's like, at the same time, it's like, maybe if you lose all your loot and you got to get new loot, it's kind of like a brand new game every time. And if you get the mechanics down and everything like that, you know, it's going to be fun. The thing about kind of like Call of Duty and like Destiny and like Apex Legends, well, not really Apex Legends, but like every other game is like, you get this loot and it's so good and you do really good with it, but then at the end of the day, it's like, I can play again, but like I already got other loot, there's nothing new to do. If they're doing this every 3 months, I think that's gonna be kind of cool. And you know, season passes and stuff like that, I didn't get it yet for this, but like I might get it in the long run. For right now, I just said, you know what, I paid the $40 and I'll check it out. You know, if I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. But one of the big draws with this is how they have improved the actual, you know, rendering in the game and making it look so beautiful. Because I know at first, when I first saw it, I was like, oh, this looks kind of like the 1980s Tron. I don't know about all this. I'm not
20
very
minutes
excited about
remaining.
this. And then, you know, I actually played it, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. And then I saw somebody who did a kind of a not a documentary, but like a video on how the art style changed from this to that. I think Astrocross posted it, and I was like, you know what? I like this. This is pretty nice. This style is nice. Once they put in, all the extra rendering filters and stuff like that, the game looks beautiful. Like, oh my goodness. So I was like, I'm gonna play it. Then I played the stress test. I got excited about it, posted a bunch of stuff, and it's like, you know what? I think I'll buy this game for $40. That's a perfect price. And then if I end up liking it a lot, maybe I'll buy some skins. I posted some skins the other day. Those were the ones that you can pay for. My gun skill, like, it's okay, it's okay on this. I didn't really mess with the settings too much. Didn't care too much, because it's like, it's not like Call of Duty where you have to have, like, quickest, fastest aim down sights and stuff like that. You don't have to do that with this game, because it's like, if you lose, you just come back in and just get new loot, so, and it's not focused on PvP, so a lot of people on here, but they might not even be that good at, shooting. So I didn't care too much, and that's another thing, is usually I like to have a consistent 142 frames per second, but even if this one goes from like 110 frames to 138 frames, 223, 242, it's really good just for the aesthetics, and playing with my friends a game that's fun, that's not so like PvP, like everybody get mad. We've played a few games on this, and it's like we've been killed by, I think, like 4 squads, and we're just like, it's not a big deal, you know? It's not a big deal at all, because it's just loot that you can get back. Also, the guns, I guess, are all the same. The things that change in the guns that make them better guns is just the attachments. So it's like, I don't run a lot of attachments. I try not to, but I mean, I'm sure that the attachments here are gonna help out a lot of other things. But if the guns are all the same, and you're gonna get bullets, maybe
Priority contract
stability, that don't
fulfilled.
matter to me. I'm gonna be playing this game mainly for just hanging out with my friends, and because it looks so beautiful. Plus, I want to put money into the monster of Bungie and PlayStation so that they make me a new Destiny 3, which they said they'd never make, but I really like Destiny 1. I really like Destiny 2 until things started to just kind of get stale, even when they started adding a whole bunch of stuff. But, I'm looking forward to this game for at least, 1 to 2 years, and hopefully after that 1 to 2 years, they're like, it did so good, we are gonna launch Destiny 3. And I've seen a lot of adoptions by other streamers that were Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 players, but at the same time, I've seen a lot of people that were playing like Apex Legends, Call of Duty, and they're all playing the game too, so I think I even seen Shroud playing, so that's pretty cool. I was excited about that. Now, here I am, I think at this time I got all my objectives done. And so now I'm just looting, and at the same time I'm trying to make it to the extraction point. And at the same time, I'm trying not to get spotted by the AI bots, because they'll kill me. And at the same time, I'm trying not to run into a crew of people, which I think at some point on here... Oh no, that was another game. At some point I was talking to my friends in Discord, and I was like, yeah, blah blah blah, the game, telling them the same thing I was telling you guys. And all of a sudden I go, shh, 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 shh. They go, what are you shushing us for? I go, I gotta shush. I go, there's a team of 3, literally like right next to me. And I can't say too much because they might hear me. I think I said it afterwards. I think I just kind of just shushed. And when they left, I started screaming like a little cat girl. And then I was like, yeah, that's what happened. That's why I had to stop talking. And they're like, oh yeah, I get it. And I was like, oh yeah. So, you gotta be careful with that. It's got the proximity chat, so if you're sitting there babbling about, the weekend and how good of a time you had, and all of a sudden there's a squad of 3 people that come around, well, you're gonna be in a lot of trouble. So don't do stuff like that. You might get hurt. Well, yeah, anyway. So I'm like, all right, let's get to this tunnel. I'm gonna fast forward it a bit. Hold on. So anyway, here we are, end game of it all. That's the extraction point. Had to fast forward it because, yeah, I mean, I was just running around with the balloon for another 10 minutes. You guys didn't see that. So this is it. You activate the exfil. You try not to get killed because if you get killed, then you lose all your stuff. So end of the day, you gotta watch out for the AI because they're gonna try to kill you when you try to exfil yourself. There are exfils that don't have people waiting, or they don't have AI waiting for you there. But as you can see, the AI has found me, and I am not prepared for this situation. So I'm basically trying not to die. Unfortunately, that did not work out so well. So I know what you're thinking. What are you gonna do? Because you obviously have this AI robot trying to kill you. So I'm trying to duck him. You know, I'm running. I'm over here. Get your tentacles off of me. You know, I'm not. This isn't hentai. Get away. Get away. Get away. A drone. It's dead. I'm like, I just gotta make it to the extract. I just gotta make it to the extract. It's like, yeah, I got you on my tentacles. And I'm like, that's fine. I'm 6 o'clock. As long as I don't hit 12 o'clock, I'm out of here with my loot. So here we go. And boom. Even though I was down and he was trying to kill me, we still had a successful run complete. That's, I guess, somebody who was playing in the game around here somewhere. It looks like they might have been solo also. But anyway, I mean, even if you get knocked by the AI or by the other team and you're still in the extract spot while it goes off, it still works out. So that's what I've been doing, kind of like to get like ammo and stuff like that. Anyway, I just wanted you guys to see what it looked like. It's your boy, Naruto Kenpachi. Check out Marathon. It's cool. See ya.